Welcome to the AliExpert channel, and you are watching the review of Xiaomi Mi MAX. This new phablet is from the world-famous manufacturer from China. English phablet means the mix of the phone and tablet. In addition to the giant screen diagonal of 6 and 44 inches, the new product has a number of interesting features and unique chips that effectively distinguish this device among peers. Besides adult dignity and impressive possibilities, this arrangement can be carried to an average price segment, but about all under the order. Design and ergonomics. Phablet has a classical design and strictly follows the trend. The case is made of aircraft-grade aluminum, tempered glass display made by 2 and 5D technology, and colors correspond to fashion: gray, silver, and of course gold. The features of design are: location of the fingerprint scanner. It's located in the middle of the top of the back cover. 3 touch-sensitive keys, which are standard for Android smartphone and located under the screen on the front panel. Infrared port, which is placed near the 3 and 5mm headphone jack on the left upper corner, and the slot for the second SIM, combined with a slot for a micro SD card. Despite the qualitative high-strength materials design, an impressive screen diagonal of 6 and 44 inches and the high-capacity battery, the phablet can boast a low weight of 203 grams and slim case of 7 and 5mm thick. Hardware. Most likely you had to understand that we are dealing with another Chinese miracle. Smartphone belonging to the middle price segment looks like a real flagship, but I'll shock you again and report that parameters of the novelty is also very close to the top models of famous brands. Mi MAX is available in 4 different versions. The first is 6-core Snapdragon processor, 650, 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal memory. The second is 6-core Snapdragon processor, 650, 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of internal memory. The third is 8-core Snapdragon processor, 652, 3 GB of RAM and 64 GB of internal memory. And the fourth is 8-core Snapdragon processor, 652, 4 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal memory. As you can see, the dispersion of characteristics is very large, and the price depends on the performance of the CPU, RAM and the amount of internal memory, and ranging from $165 to $330. The phablet, equipped by 2 cameras with 16-megapixel matrix on the main and 5 megapixels on the front, 4G LTE module, an infrared port, a multicolored notification LED indicator, and a fingerprint scanner. Last characterized by ultra-fast operation and recognition of your fingerprint in any position. Even if the touch panel is upside down, scanner is guaranteed to work. Autonomy. Following greater plus is a high-capacity battery of 4850 mAh. The volume is really great compared to similar devices. Such accumulator is optimum in case of Mi MAX to provide a long operating time from one charge. Testing has yielded impressive results. In the playback of HD video at maximum display brightness and enabled communication modules, phablet lasted more than 10 hours. By the way, for full battery charging from the supply charger take less than 2.5 hours. High autonomy of Mi MAX will interest fans of travel and people who plenty of time spent in road, for example on business trips. It's a real pleasure watching movies, thumbing through websites and running various games on this phablet. Besides, Mi MAX is able to read flash cards from FAT32 file system through the OTG cable, This means that it's not necessary to store your entire media library in the device, and this is another plus in the treasury of novelty. Display. And so we got to one of the main advantages of the novelty: a giant Full HD screen with a diagonal of 6 and 44 inches. The matrix is made by technology IPS, which provides high brightness and image contrast, as well as a maximum viewing angles. Color reproduction is in natural shades, without distorting the real color palette. The stock of brightness is enough for comfortable use, even under direct sunshine. Full HD resolution ensures high image clarity. It allows you to fully enjoy the gameplay and get the most out of watching movies. A software. Mi Max works with a firm cover from Xiaomi MIUI 8, which is constructed on the basis of the Android operating system. The cover is constantly updated. Such attention to the user from the company is very much pleases, because many brands, with few exceptions, stop supporting and updating their devices just after the release. An interesting feature of MIUI 8 is a function of second space that allows you to create an alternate account, by analogy with the user accounts in Windows by Microsoft. On this account, you can assign different access rights, like to set a unique password, to allow or to prohibit use of the applications installed, etc. It's a very convenient solution, for example, if the device has multiple users, or the owner should be determine a clear distinction between the workers and the entertainment features of the smartphone. Also, second space is a good way to protect the user's personal data. If you use data encryption system and install a lock on the entrance to the accounts, password, PIN or fingerprint. We would like to mention a very convenient branded music player app. Here is a fine-tuning of the sound. There are exquisite media library and playlists. The sound in headphones at Xiaomi Mi Max is very loud and clear. That for sure will please music lovers. By the way, there are different profiles of equalizer settings depending on which model headphones. And this is a very convenient solution. Cameras capability. Xiaomi Mi Max is equipped by two cameras. The main camera module has a resolution of 16 megapixels in the matrix, and the front camera is equipped with a matrix of 5 megapixels. The cameras have a full range of features, the possibility of fine-tuning and the ability to recognize faces. In addition, the camera is capable to shoot video in permission of Full HD, with a frequency of 30 frames per second. Let's summarize. New Xiaomi Mi Max is very interesting and unusual. Of course, this is a gorgeous device, especially considering the low price. For the average smartphone price, the user is offered a complete set of modern features and trendy chips, as well as excellent performance, good camera and high autonomy. All this is packaged in a perfectly assembled aluminum frame with a very stylish design. For many, the only point of contention will be the screen size to 6 and 44 inches, because even by today's phablet of such standards can be dubbed the shovel. But on the other hand, in recent years we used to see smartphones with screens 5 and 5 inches. Now the display size does not seem unusual or uncomfortable. A similar fate awaits the 6-inch phablets. First of all, it's connected with the basic functions of modern gadgets: media entertainment, consumption of a variety of content, and search information. For these purposes, always working the rule: a larger screen is much better. Xiaomi Mi Max is able to replace just two devices, a smartphone and a tablet. Such solution will certainly be appreciated by lovers of travel and business trips, which require portability and high autonomy with impressive multimedia capabilities of the device. Make an order of the original device from the seller on AliExpress by clicking on the link in the description or by clicking on the button which you see on the screen. And that's all. Thanks for watching. On our channel there are regular reviews of interesting goods from AliExpress. Subscribe, you won't regret!